The royal family is no stranger to internal conflicts, but this latest drama between Queen Camilla and Princess Anne is raising eyebrows across Buckingham Palace, leaving many wondering how deep the tension really goes. The royal family has always been a place where duty, tradition, and power intersect, but behind the walls of the palace, there are increasingly sharp divides between those who adhere strictly to royal traditions and those who are pushing for change. This power struggle isn't just a trivial disagreement between two women, it speaks to the larger issues surrounding the future of the monarchy and the roles of those who hold power within it. It started when Camilla, the queen consort, thought she had the upper hand in influencing the future of the monarchy. She had worked tirelessly for years to position herself as a vital part of the royal family, and her rise to queen consort seemed like the culmination of her efforts. However, sources close to the royal family suggest that Camilla's ambition may have pushed her too far this time, resulting in a surprising and explosive power struggle with Princess Anne, a royal figure known for her unwavering dedication to the traditions of the monarchy. Princess Anne, who has spent her entire life serving the monarchy without seeking the limelight, was not about to let Camilla take more power within the institution without a fight. Reports claim that when Camilla made her bold move to increase her influence, Anne immediately stepped in and blocked her plans before they could gain traction. To understand why Anne took such a firm stance against Camilla, we need to look at the broader context of their relationship and the royal family's internal dynamics. When Camilla married King Charles in 2005, the royal family chose to refer to her as Princess Consort rather than Queen. This was a carefully crafted decision, made to avoid angering the public and to respect the legacy of Princess Diana, who would always be associated with Charles in the eyes of many. It was a title that recognized Camilla's role but kept it a step below that of a traditional queen consort. However, sources claim that Camilla wasn't content with this arrangement. Over the years, whispers began circulating that she was hoping for a future upgrade in title. As soon as Charles ascended to the throne, Camilla's title was changed to queen consort, a move that didn't sit well with everyone, especially Princess Anne. Anne, a staunch defender of royal tradition, viewed Camilla's ascension to the title of queen consort as a betrayal of what had been promised in the past. For Anne, it wasn't just about the title itself, it was about the message it sent. The monarchy was supposed to be rooted in centuries of tradition, and changing titles and roles to accommodate Camilla's ambitions felt like a dangerous step away from that stability. The tension between the two royal women continued to build over time, especially as Camilla began to assert herself more prominently within royal affairs. Anne, who had always believed in the principle that royal titles were earned through years of service and commitment to the institution, grew increasingly concerned that Camilla's role was expanding beyond what was appropriate. She had seen how Camilla had carefully crafted her public persona over the years, slowly positioning herself not just as the wife of the king but as a key figure of influence in the monarchy. For Anne, this was a line that should not be crossed. The monarchy, she believed, was an institution that needed to remain stable and unshaken by personal ambitions. She did not want to see the monarchy change in ways that might compromise its core values, and had spent her life ensuring that the monarchy remained untouched by external pressures, and she saw Camilla's rise as something that could shake the very foundation of the institution. Reports suggest that Anne took action behind the scenes to prevent Camilla from making key decisions within the royal family. Using her long-standing ties within the royal household, and allegedly worked to block Camilla from gaining access to sensitive information and making important decisions. This wasn't just about personal dislike, it was about protecting the monarchy from unnecessary changes that could weaken it in the long run. One of the key points of conflict revolved around Camilla's role within the royal family. When she officially became queen consort, many assumed she would be involved in all aspects of royal affairs. After all, as the wife of the king, it made sense that she would be included in high-level meetings and given access to the most sensitive royal documents. But Princess Anne, believing that Camilla hadn't earned that privilege, worked behind the scenes to ensure that she was kept out of certain discussions. This move was shocking to many, as queen consorts in the past have typically been fully involved in royal affairs, consulted on key matters, and briefed on important decisions. By limiting Camilla's access to such discussions, Anne was effectively minimizing her power and influence, despite her title as queen consort. While the main issues between Anne and Camilla were rooted in their differing views on royal duty, the tension also played out in more public and subtle ways, including their contrasting approaches to fashion and public appearances. And has long been known for her practical, modest wardrobe, choosing to wear outfits that reflect her sense of duty rather than any desire to make a fashion statement. She has always seen fashion as secondary to her royal responsibilities, believing that the role of the monarchy is about service, not personal style. Camilla, on the other hand, has embraced high-end fashion and designer pieces, using her wardrobe to reinforce her status as queen consort. Her fashion choices are deliberate and calculated, designed to project an image of elegance and influence. Anne, however, reportedly viewed Camilla's fashion choices as unnecessary and extravagant, arguing that such displays of wealth and glamour were out of step with the royal family's more reserved and conservative image. The differences in their fashion choices became a symbolic reflection of the larger divide between their approaches to royal life. For Anne, the monarchy was about restraint and duty, not self-promotion or personal ambition. Camilla's fashion, in her eyes, represented something more modern and indulgent that didn't sit well with the traditions and was so dedicated to preserving. The ultimate showdown between Anne and Camilla occurred when Camilla, after officially becoming queen consort, expected to be given access to all the sensitive information and high-level discussions that come with the title. However, Anne had other plans. According to reports, Anne worked quietly behind the scenes with palace aides to ensure that Camilla was kept out of these crucial discussions. This move sent shockwaves through the palace, as it was the first time in history that a queen consort had been excluded from such important matters. Anne's decision was not about personal dislike, it was about loyalty to the monarchy and a belief that Camilla had not yet proven her commitment to the institution. For Anne, loyalty wasn't simply about being married to the king, it was about a lifetime of service and dedication to the monarchy, something she felt Camilla hadn't yet demonstrated. After this drama unfolded, Camilla reportedly confronted King Charles, demanding to know why she had been excluded from key discussions. Charles, torn between his loyalty to his sister and his desire for Camilla to have the influence that came with her title, ultimately brokered a compromise. While Camilla was given some access to royal affairs, her role was still limited. Anne's influence remained intact, and Camilla's position within the monarchy was carefully managed to ensure that it didn't extend too far beyond what Anne deemed acceptable. So, was Anne right to block Camilla's attempts to assert herself more strongly in royal affairs? Was Camilla's ambition justified, or did Anne protect the monarchy from unnecessary shifts? The drama continues to unfold, and only time will tell whether Camilla and Anne can reconcile their differences or if this conflict will be the start of a deeper rift in the royal family. What do you think? Did Anne go too far, or was she right to protect the monarchy's traditions? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more royal drama.